Hi there, this is Eitan, and today I'm gonna make an overview of the chatbot. I did use it, occasional use, light use. I held it several weeks. I wanna say thanks to Gil. He gave it to me for a review. He came to me a few weeks ago to pick up a knife that he got from me, and then I saw that one. I saw them, and I told him, give it to me. It seemed pretty interesting. I want to take a look. And he gave it to me and tell me, you want to take a review on that one? You want to do a review? I told him, yeah, fine. So he said, okay, so take it. You can use it and enjoy. So here it is. This is the steel wheel chatbot. Let's make a size comparison, several technical specs, and we'll dive into the overview / review. This is near the code 4. As you see, blade size bit smaller, handle size way more smaller. So we seem like a small medium size knife. Let's see it near the PM2. PM2, the blade size is almost similar. Handle size is a bit shorter. Blade thickness way more. This is near in the XM24. As you see, it's way smaller. It hides in the XM24, and we'll do two more for the sport. So we have the classic Buck 110 that I like to place in a review. So as you see, handle is bigger, blade is bigger, and it's even thicker than that one, but it's not very hard to be thinner than a Buck 110. And this is near the Spyderco Police 4, which is a huge knife. Not huge, big knife. I like big knives. Okay, so technical specs. The blade length in inches by the book is 3.25, and over here I see 3. Bit more than 3, but not 0.25. Maybe it's like that. Get it upside down. If I'll check it from here, so start to be 3.25, but if you check it from here, no, it's around the hair from 3 inch. The blade thickness is a bit more than 2 millimeters, like 2.5 millimeters, and the blade the knife weighs around 3 ounces, which is hair less than 90 grams, which is very, very light. So the steel wheel chatbot, who don't know, steel wheel is Chinese manufacturers of knife. They make a budget knife and some high-end knives, and what I've noticed that their budget knives seem very, very good, even with fit and finish above their price point. It's something that you see in the recent years in CVV and Kaiser and stuff like that. The blade is D2, not CPM D2. The handle is G10 without steel liners, and we have steel screws, and I think the pocket clip is also steel. We have, I think, the knife works on bearing, and they made a ceramic bearings. Woohoo! This is good. And liner lock. So let's go into the pro cons or whatever I think on that knife. So the blade itself, it seems really, really well made with a very good grind. Simple spear point / draw point with a swedge over here. I forgot how to say, a flat grind. Start from 80% or height over here, but as you moving to the tip of the knife, because it have a spear point, it goes almost to the 100%. You have over here a sharpening choil, flipper tab, not a single one jimp, but the fit and finish of the blade itself is very, very well made with a machine satin finish. We have over here the logo of steel wheel. This is the model name, Chatbot, and this is the model number F14D2. The chamfering over here, it could be better, but the jimping here, it's not that bad. It's it's okay. And if you open it, you don't feel any problem with it. The handle itself is G10 with this texture in design. The G10 texture reminds a bit like the PM2 G10 texture, so it's a bit rugged, and it can do a bit damage to the cloth of your pants if you take it out and inside a lot. You don't have a smooth area here, and if you care about your pants and if they're pricey, so you can use sandpaper a bit to smooth it a bit, but do it with mask, because G10, you don't want to breathe it, although it's very small portion of the G10. The handle also is well chamfered, even the inside part of the handle, which is sweet. I like it. Over here they made a nice sort of a red color, back pivot. The knife itself had by 2 screws, and those are sort of, I think it's for the looks or design or something like that, or support that it won't collapse inside, but it's very stiff, so I don't see any issue over here. The lock is solid. You have over here a bit of jimping steel that connected over here with screws. The opening is also smooth, ceramic bearing, so no need to be worried about rust. The pocket clip itself, it's simple, made out of steel, if I remember correctly. They have over here this ton that will accept any sort of pants edge, so no problem. It's very pocket friendly. And over here the screws are also how do you say, recessed. It's smooth. They don't come out, so it won't bother your pocket edge to go inside and use the full length of the pocket clip. You can switch it to the other side, but not switch the position if it's up or down. Not that it really matters, really do. The action itself and the grip, it opened very smoothly. I can add a bit of oil, I don't know what's Scott Gunny oil or no KPL. It will improve the function and the operation of the knife, no doubt. The lock, as I said, is solid. It's around 50%, which is okay. Over here the screws itself are, I think, T6. They also well made. They sandblast them, and it seems very nice in the design. Some sort of a minimalistic design of this knife with some surprises like this red area and this texture. Very nice, and I like it. The knife is centered. I didn't do any hard use with it. The grip is fine. You have over here this choil with the flipper tab, which protects you from your fingers to slide if you step something or the knife stuck in something. The grip is also a-okay, although it's smooth over here. Over here it's not that smooth, and also you have this part, so it's okay, and it sits nice in the hand. You don't have any interference with the pocket clip. It's kind of friendly to the palm of your hand, which is also okay. Anything else? As you see, this knife is and that knife cost around $60 US. D2 steel, I mentioned, yes. Okay, so this knife, this knife can be what you see in the dictionary as a folding knife. It seemed a bit of vanilla to new people to the knife world. They take a look of the knife. Oh, this is a knife. And to people that come, I don't know, collect out of knives, they will look at it at first glance and say, well, it's kind of a general flipper. You can write Ganzo here or other company and we won't notice. But if you enough time in the knife world, you see all the small things that add charm to this knife, which this is, anyone can notice this texture, but it's no big deal. But you see this red part over here, the perfect grind. Really, it's a really well-made grind, and knives are cutting tools, and if you don't, and it's a working tool, and they made this knife to work, and it's really nice. The fact that they use ceramic ball bearings, which is not the cheapest option out there, it's very nice. And they sandblast the screws, so it's really, and the machine satin over here, it's also it's not something you see on a cheapo knife. Okay, so you see that they did add those small touches that one that experience in knife, you see that this is not a $12 Ganzo. This is a steel wheel, and it's also nice, the chamfering and everything. The fit and finish makes the difference in that model. Do I recommend it? Sure. It's not something that you must go and take, but if you want to send someone a gift, a knife, and it's not a knife person, or you want to send him something that you don't know if he like or not, this is a sure bet, or very high probability that he will take it and say, oh, it's a nice knife, because it's very easy to carry, it's very pocket friendly, it's very light, it functions great, and it cuts very well. The fact that it's look a bit boring to some people, this is, and its size, not all people like this size knife, but it can be a valid option. Today, D2 still in $50, $76, it's okay. We are used to more these days. The standards are better today, and that's fine, but still, for that price, D2 will cut. With all the respect to Magna Cut and other steels that I have, at the end of the day, when I need to cut a string or do some job that I do with my knives, even 440B is working. It will cut, and I'll sharpen it less or more, it will do the job. So definitely D2 as function, it's okay. As price, it's okay. If it was $100 only because the fact that it costs more, I would expect that it will be with a better steel because I pay more. But that's it. Well, I hope you enjoy this nightly review, and have a great weekend. And that's it. Bye for now.